got to have a question. Okay, who gave the best speech, Ben?
Whose was shortest? That's the best one.
Brevity, the soul of wit. All right, who wants to go first, other than Ben? I gave Ben the first question, and he passed on it, Siegel.
I know.
You got to work on him on that.
I got to get that out to take care of it.
Shoot.
Oh, gosh. I've got an obscure kennel question.
Yeah.
Nitro's bill, you put part of the language in.
You noticed that?
Yeah, you said, but
Finally,
you
somebody
said
noticed
felonies for abuse of animals by kennel owners, but you specifically set misdemeanor charges for those who starve or dehydrate animals. Why the difference?
Well, first of all, the issue is whether or not that ought to be a felony to begin with. A felony for the intentional act on the kennel owner is something that, frankly, we begrudgingly agreed to. But the rest of the bill from Nitro is in there. There were a bunch of, in the version passed by the House, things that we just couldn't understand. They seem to almost be have unintended or maybe intended from some people's perspective consequences, like redefining the animal cruelty statute. So we thought that to give this a further consideration, that it was appropriate to make those changes. The issue at hand was a kennel owner that intentionally was cruel and abused animals. The concern was that person, while they could have gotten about 3.5 to 4 years under existing law, that they wanted somebody charged with a felony who does that. Our members felt that that was appropriate to be a felony type charge, although arguably they might get more jail time under misdemeanors, with the presumption of no jail time for FRs and F5s. But that provision we thought was appropriate for that type of behavior for someone you entrust your animal to. The existing laws with regard to cruelty to animals we thought were applicable in other areas, and from that perspective we did what Nitro's law was all about in this bill.
I apologize, it's a local issue, but Nitro was starved and dehydrated. I mean, in the case, the language that's in the bill wouldn't lead to felony charges against the guy who the bill is named after.
We don't agree with that. I think it would. It's targeted at kennel owners, or kennel operators who intentionally and knowingly abuse animals.
Is this as far as that bill is going in the Senate this session?
I think this takes care of the issue that was brought up.
What about the standing votes?